Brush cleaning is super important because obviously you want to get all the used makeup off of your brushes so you're not messing or mixing with it when you're putting it on. But also a ton of bacteria gets stuck in there, so you could be spreading bacteria all over your face, causing acne, breakouts, gross. Wash your brushes. Okay, I'll get off my soapbox, pun intended, and let's talk about how to clean your brushes. So there's many ways to clean your brushes, and a lot of them work really well. The one thing I would say is that make sure that you're using natural things to clean your brushes, things that you wouldn't mind putting on your face, because obviously your brushes are going to end up on your face. I used to use this before. It's MAC, it's their brush cleanser, and it works really well. I will give them that 100% great, works with all sorts of makeup, but there's no ingredients listed on the back, which is a little bit worrisome. And I know that this pink color is probably not natural. So because I'm really focused on using natural products that are good for me, bye-bye MAC, and let's look at other options. The good news is there's a ton of options you can use that are natural. You can actually buy a natural brush shampoo like this one. This is the Benjabel Organic Brush Shampoo, and there's like 6 ingredients on there, all natural. Works really well, I think just as well as the MAC, so you can definitely do something like that. Or if you don't want to go out and buy something, which I totally get, you don't need to. There's plenty of household things you probably already have that you can use to clean your brushes right at home. First and foremost, you need soap. Any soap works. You can use dish soap, you can use a bar of soap, but once again, you want to make sure it's natural. So I really like Dr. Bronner's soap. It's very concentrated, so you just need a couple drops. You just mix it with some water. A little too much in there. And you can even just use the back of a brush to stir it. So now you have your kind of soapy water here. And this in and of itself works pretty good on most makeup brushes, like a foundation brush. But when things get sticky, you need to add some extra power. So let's look at what you can add. First up is apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar is one of those miracle workers that works good just about on anything, including, you got it, makeup brushes. So all you do is add about a teaspoon into your water with the soap, mix it together, and use that as the base to wash your brushes. And it works like a charm. It gets that extra level of cleanliness out of there that you want. And don't worry, actually the scent goes away once you rinse it with water, so you're not going to have brushes that smell like vinegar. The only other tip with vinegar, because it is acidic, you don't want to soak wood brushes in it. So you can soak the base in it to get an extra clean, but don't go above the metal to where the wood is, because it can start kind of deteriorating, eat away at the glue, and that's never a good thing. Apple cider vinegar is perfect for foundation brushes or blush brushes, but when you have an eyeliner brush, you need a little bit of extra power. That's where the oils come in. Olive oil or coconut oil work really good to draw out that grease on hard to clean brushes. All you do is add some into the water. If it's coconut oil, you gotta melt it down. And I prefer the refined coconut oil because it has less of a coconut scent and is a little bit easier to rinse out afterwards. It's really important here that when you use the oils, you also use the soap. Otherwise, the oils are very hard to get off and you're gonna have oily brushes. No good. My last tip is to use one of these brush eggs, or there's also brush gloves, brush mats, anything like this. It's silicone and it has these little divots and spikes basically that help when you're rubbing your brush on to really get all that dirt out. So you don't have to have this, but it really helps get up in there rather than just swirling it around into a bowl. So I will show you guys, now that we've shown you what to mix with, how this all comes together in the sink. All right, let's give it a try. We are going to clean this brush. So in here I have the soapy water. I'm gonna add my vinegar. And then you just keep going until it runs white. And you can shape it, set it to dry. Another option I like is putting the soap right onto the egg. That's a lot of soap. And then just brushing right on there, and you don't have to dip.